Not many people are talking about how AI is an incredibly effective tool to build your marketing, emails, and your promotional material. I'm not talking about writing the copy and the text. We all know that it can do that. I'm talking about designing the emails from the ground up, including HTML, so that you can take it to your email provider and let it rip. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do that for one of my clients, which is a pretty large software company that does very, very well. And if you're not familiar, this whole channel is designed to make AI a little bit more accessible to someone that maybe is not an engineer or doesn't have a technical background. However, if you do, don't click away because you're still going to find a lot of value. And what I do for a living is essentially audit businesses and tell them where AI can help them solve bottlenecks inside of the business. And I even build the actual solutions that are recommended. So if you're a business, check the description. You can book a call with me and we can talk about it. But with that said, I want to provide so much value in this video. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. First things first, when we're talking about marketing in general with artificial intelligence, do not use ChatGPT. I love ChatGPT. In my previous video, a couple videos ago, you probably saw where I had ChatGPT as the #1 all-around LLM, but it is not great at sounding like a human being. So if we're talking about anything writing related, copywriting, marketing writing, etc., I recommend going with Claude. There's a couple exceptions to this, but in general, Claude by Anthropic is the #1 writing tool that you're going to use to grow your business, to write better emails, to respond to a Slack message to your boss better, whatever you use these AI tools for. And so for the purpose of this video, we're also going to be using Claude. So let me go ahead and open up Claude here. First things first, I would recommend creating a project because projects are a really great way to do repeatable tasks. So for example, I have designed an email that I really liked, and then I use that as an example in the files. So with a project, and we're not going to spend much time here, you basically have an about section, what is this project for? And we also have a instruction section, and you can include files. So I have instructions, I have information, and then I have files, which is HTML from a previous email that I actually developed and I really, really liked. And as you can see, I've been using the heck out of this. I mean, just abusing it, to be honest with you. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're actually going to have this tool build HTML for us. And just so you're aware, there's a lot of different email marketing tools out there. I use this one. It's called Stripo. And so Stripo.email is a really, really amazing tool because it lets you drag and drop email designs essentially. So Stripo, no affiliation, but shout out to them. I recommend them if you're trying to do some sort of email marketing. But basically what I'll do is I'm in Claude and I will just design my emails. Write and design an email. By the way, I had to omit some information in here and in the instructions so you don't see the client information, but just know that it's usually included in there. So write an email design for my client that includes the top 4 benefits and reasons someone using Salesforce should sign up. Okay, so this is a terrible prompt, but I'm just doing this for an example. FYI, here is the link to the website. Usually I'll just include that just in case, not gonna do it here because it's already got all that information. And so write and design an email via HTML. Boom. So it's gonna work on that. And while it's working on that, we'll let it do its magic. And it's really, really cool. So this is Stripo. This is a really cool drag and drop HTML template builder. And basically what I'll do is I will just take the HTML from these, which as you can see, it's absolutely ripping it. And then I will just paste them into Stripo. And in Stripo, what I can do is, the reason I can't do it all in Claude is because sometimes I need to upload images. But what I'll tell Claude is just, leave spaces for the images that need to be uploaded. And then I literally paste the HTML in Stripo. And once it's pasted in Stripo, I just drag and drop the images in there and it's done. It's ready to go. And then this particular client uses Salesforce, so I can drive it into Salesforce and send the emails. This could work for Beehive. This could work for MailChimp. It doesn't matter. It can work for all of them. It's incredibly effective. So let's check back in on our build right here. Yep. Look at this thing. It's insane. And the reason that it is so good and it's already able to do this so quickly is because of the I'm just seeing if I can pull up the example. It's because I have already included an example of HTML that I really like and that I think is really good. So I'll show you that. So this is the file that's uploaded to Claude. So this is the email development template. It has color schemes. So basically what I did is I had it create a design. I had Claude create a design because I said, here's the client, here's their colors, here's their templates, here's what an email should look like. Can you create a branding guide so I can create a project? And that's exactly what it did. And it includes all like relevant information in terms of like what type of HTML we need and what we need to include. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical. I didn't think this would work that well, but I mean, it absolutely is unbelievable how good some of the emails are that it shoots out. So I mean, like this is okay. What I'll do from here is say, okay, I like this, but let's change X, Y, and Z. Oh, you can't even see that. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad, honestly. It's actually pretty solid. And so, with that being said, from here, it's just a matter of refining it. Okay, this is great, but you know what? It's not design quality enough. Let me drop in some images so you can get a little bit more inspiration for the design that we need. Okay, you can do that. You know what? I think that this could be a little bit brighter. This could be, you can just prompt it and refine it until you get it to a place that you really like it. It's unreal. So instead of actually building something, writing the copy, editing it all out, you just prompt it, sit back, let it do its thing. And once it's ready, you just go back into Claude and I can just copy all of this HTML and paste it into Stripo. And then within Stripo, I paste the images in there and I have an incredibly high quality. And by the way, these emails are converting really, really well. So I have a high quality email. I don't know a freaking thing about HTML, yet here I am designing emails with HTML. That's the power of AI. So, regardless if you're e-com, if you're SaaS, whatever your business might be or whatever you're sending emails for, using AI to build the HTML and design is the quickest, fastest, highest quality way to get amazing output. So this is what I've been doing. It's been working way better than I would have ever imagined. Highly recommend you give it a try. And also, as I always say, let me know what a bottleneck is you're facing in your business, your job, or your life. I'll make a video about how to use AI to fix that bottleneck. It's what I do. So let me know. I'd love to help you out. Make sure to subscribe. It really helps the channel. Need to get some more subscriptions. I'm working hard. I'm trying, but I really appreciate all your time, and I hope this video was helpful from the bottom of my heart.